I like this comment. I made a video called Why Do You Watch My Hair Loss Videos If You're Not Actually Losing Your Hair? And Pavan had this to say, quote, Nick, you seem to have a good sense in fashion. Could you make a video on that? End quote. To which it received 1 thumbs up so far. So thank you for asking. Thank you for noticing. And now we're getting into something that I actually care about. You know, I'm obligated to talk about hair loss because that's what people want me to talk about. Even if no one really watches this particular video, I'm happy to at least get to talk about something different other than hair loss, even though I'm still going to be talking about hair loss, because I'm going to be showing you what I care about more than hair. So yes, it is true that I'm very in touch when it comes to what I wear. Now, by the way, what I'm wearing is what I was already wearing when this comment came in. So to really test this, if I have good fashion sense, this is exactly what I was wearing when this comment came in. So this is actually what I wore to work today. You know, I was wearing this shirt with this jacket all day. This jacket, Buffalo David Baton. I was looking for one of those like military jackets, like more the olive drab. But my wife found this one for $40. It ran for more like $240, but she found it on clearance, brand new online, tag still on it. So my family, we're very much into saving as much money as we possibly can, finding great deals on that stuff, and my wife has a talent for that. So for my birthday a couple years ago, I wanted one of those military jackets, but she got me basically this kind of bomber jacket instead, and it actually is insulated on the outside, so it's a great winter jacket for me. So, but as far as brands that I really feel like are an extension of me, I've said it before, Calvin Klein has been my brand, but I always go to places like Ross, you know, where it's, you walk in there and you just find whatever's on clearance and it's, no one else would buy it, nothing wrong with it, you know, get $200 jackets for 30. I'm big into that because jackets can carry a lot of your wardrobe. Same thing with shoes. So I'm big into buying really expensive shoes for really cheap, like $20, $30 at these warehouse stores. So I'm big into that, buying stuff online. But specifically recently when I was in Florida, you probably saw that video where I did like I came back with all the shopping bags and showed you what I got with a lot of those striped shirts and the stars and all that. H&M, like, okay, this is a store that apparently I really like. So what is it about my sense of fashion that would really describe me and help me understand more about myself? It's that it's a matter of what ultimately is going to have a masculine look, but look fresh and new. So I feel that overall that's what you're going to do. You're going to see me also sometimes just simply wearing flannel shirts, but ultimately it's a matter of what's a little bit more daring. Like when I do wear striped shirts, you don't see a lot of men wearing those. And that was one of those things I realized, okay, that's fashion forward. And I think how you dress also, it sends such a message about you, about your confidence level. When you can pull off wearing a striped shirt or whatever kind of crazy color it might be, you're the guy that's confident enough to pull that off, because ultimately what I always say, it's not about your hair. It's about your confidence level. It's about you being the most interesting person to some degree. And for me, and I'm going to assign this to Italian Americans, this is a positive stereotype about Italian men, but when I think of Italian men, I think of men who are very in tune with their appearance. It's very important to them that they physically look as good as they can based on what they've got. I don't think of men who are obsessed with hair. I think of men who, if you were in the restroom with them, they'd be in front of the mirror, you know, getting all this, but in a masculine way, not in a self-centered way. It's very important to them that, and this is my mentality, and this is how I've been for years. My goal is to always be the best dressed man in the room. That doesn't mean that I'm wearing a suit or a tie. It's just, I already predict, okay, what are the other guys gonna be wearing? Make sure that I have one kind of thing that just makes it a little bit nicer so that I never feel like I'm underdressed, because I've been that way a lot of my life. But I realize how much more it even matters the older you get, because man, think about it, I'm pretty close to age 40 by now. So I'm using that to my advantage the older I get. Not that I'm trying to dress younger, but I'm trying to dress nice and trendy and classic for a guy who is my age, because I know the truth. I know that how men are actually judged is confidence level, skill set, kindness, all these other things that I always talk about. But if we are going to talk about physical appearance, if you would believe me, if you'll allow me to be honest, and I've said this before, it's not my hair that I'm going to focus on. It's how I present myself and what I wear, as far as the outward appearance thing. So yeah, that's what's in my heart. That's how I actually feel. I would love to make more videos that talk about this sort of thing, but let's face it, this video won't even get 100 views within the first couple of days compared to any hair loss video that would make well over 200 or 300 views. I know that. It's the free market. It's supply and demand. I talk about hair loss because that's what people watch. But do you believe me though, that when it comes, can you tell I'm passionate about talking about this? I care about this. I care about acknowledging that I have a certain personal style that I'm aware of. I want to dress masculine, trendy, and still look good for my age. I think of Italian men that they care about what they're wearing. They're not caring about their hair. To me, it's an American thing to worry about your hair as a man, but it's more of like Italian or Mediterranean or European or whatever to think, well, this is predetermined with the hair, but the wardrobe, that's still a personal decision that is an expression of who I am. And if I can express to everyone that I'm confident and I'm fashion forward, I'm willing to take risks in what I wear. Even my glasses, right? I mean, most of the time in real life I'm wearing these glasses. And even that, and I know that they're trendy and all that by now, but ultimately, not any guy wears these glasses. You have to be a certain level of confidence to even wear these, as how you normally look. So, absolutely, if we're talking about something I care about this topic. I'm just not the man elected to talk about it. I'm the man elected to talk about hair loss. So let's get back to it. Let's go ahead and watch the next video, and I guarantee you it'll be about hair loss. But hey, it was a nice break, and I appreciate you letting me talk about something else. Comments right here.